Hey guys, so today I wanted to tell you about my current look, which I have been trying because we're getting into spring here. Well, I know it's still January, but I'm already thinking about spring. So I was kind of trying out some more neutral colors for a really fresh, youthful, springy look. And I wanted to tell you about my current look as well as the Clinique Superfit Foundation, which I just started using again randomly because I was getting bored and I had it and I was like, oh, I should totally use that again. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about this and then some of the other Clinique products that I'm wearing today. First off, the foundation. This is in color Creamwhip. I'm usually a MAC NW20. I'm a MAC NW20. So just to give you an idea of maybe what color you would be. The Superfit Foundation is supposed to be for a combination oily to oily skin, which is what I have, and it's supposed to be a long-wearing, high-performance makeup, stays smooth all day, and it's good for humidity or if you're like working out, and it's oil-free. And I have to say, I love this foundation. I've been wearing it for almost 9 hours now, and you cannot even tell. Usually with other foundations, I have to blot with powder, with pressed powder, or go home and put some loose powder on, and I really haven't had to do that. I touched up with a little bit of pressed powder right before this video, just so that I would be looking good, but you really don't have to do that. And I'm just like super, super impressed. It's medium coverage. It has like a semi-matte natural finish, so if you want it to be more matte, you can set it with a pressed powder to make it look more matte, or if you like sort of a more natural dewy-ish finish, you can just keep it the way it is for a little bit more of a natural finish. But it is buildable, medium coverage like I said. I like that it's medium. If you want a really heavy coverage foundation, like maybe this isn't for you, you can build it, but it is kind of more on the medium side. But it also could be applied really thinly with a stippling brush or just a light-handed foundation brush if you want it to look a little lighter. So that's what I'm wearing on for my foundation. And then for my blush, I'm using the Clinique Quick Blush, and it comes like this, and it has a little brush in it. So this is really nice for traveling or in your purse and when you're on the go, so you don't have to like carry around your blush brush with you. So how it works is the product is in the cap, and you just put it on, and then you turn clockwise, and then you can see the product is dispensed right on the edge, and then you just put it on your cheeks. Some people just twist it once and then go on both cheeks, and some people twist it twice, just depending on how much like blush I want in terms of pigment. I either twist once or twice. I usually end up twisting twice because I like a really bright blush that's really apparent. I don't really like a super natural looking blush, so I usually twist twice, but you know, you can always just do it once as well. So that's what that is. And then my eyeliner, I'm using the Clinique Quickliner, and this is in Violet. And if you're looking at my eye, it doesn't really look purple. When I first heard it was called Violet, I was like, oh, this is going to be really purple. But here's a swatch of it on my hand. You can see that. It's kind of like a really, really dark purple that it almost looks like a black brown. But I have green eyes, and I think this just works really well to bring out the natural green tones in my eyes. And it's not as harsh as a black liner. Sometimes I just feel like a black liner can look really harsh. And so I think something like this would be a cool thing to try if you're looking for something different and you're sick of just wearing your same black or brown liner. So I really like that. And then just to share with you a couple other things that I recently got. I got the Clinique All About Eyes Concealer the other day, and this is in color Light Golden. Just sort of surprising because I have pretty pale, like fair skin, and this has golden undertones in it. But I really like it. It's super blendable, really moisturizing, and the applicator is, here's the color just so you guys can see. The applicator is really nice because it kind of has a little tip. And you can just, they recommend on the website that you just dot it on under your eyes and then pat with your finger. You can do that. What I like to do is I like to put it on the top of my hand and then take a little concealer brush like this and just swirl it in and then dab it on and kind of pat it on, blend with my finger. Just remember when you're using an under eye concealer not to like rub your eyes, just to pat it very lightly, and you can even buff it with a brush that looks sort of like this. Like, this is an eye brush, but I have seen people use concealer with a brush like that, just to make a more like airbrushed look, so you buff it out a little bit more. Totally up to you guys, just depends on what tools you have and, you know, where you are and how convenient it is to get out brushes. So you can totally use your fingers with that one, but I think it does a really good job of just getting the under eye circles out of the way and just making you look fresh. So that is the All About Eyes concealer. And I also wanted to talk to you about this brush that I just got. I don't know what it's called. It's called the Powder Foundation Brush from Clinique. And I love it because I was looking for something to apply like powder foundations, like MAC Studio Fix powder with. And I already had this Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush, which is sort of like a big kabuki in a way. And it's just like really round, and it works okay, I think, for like mineral makeup. But for a pressed powder, I wanted something that was gonna be better for getting like the details of your face, like under your eye, like up here, around your nose. And if you can't see this, this is tapered. So it's tapered like up this way, and so it comes to like a nice little cone like point, sort of cone shaped. And I like that it's like flatter. So what you can do with this is you just take your brush and you just swirl it into like your pressed powder, and then you just put it all under your face and just gets everything on there really nicely. And I know people don't talk about Clinique brushes a lot, but I have this one and I have their foundation brush, and honestly I love both of them. So I think Clinique brushes don't really get enough credit. I'm not sure why, but I haven't used the MAC 190. I don't even know what that would be like. I have used other like Eco Tools and like Ulta brand like foundation brushes, and so far this one's been my favorite. It's thin, but it's not too thin, and it works really well. So anyway, if you have any questions, this is just some of the Clinique stuff that I have that I use like really often. So yeah, I hope you guys try the Superfit if you have oily or combination skin and you're looking for something long lasting. It's awesome. This blush is great for on the go, and it comes in a few other really cool colors too. And if you're looking for something to apply like MAC Studio Fix powder or any other kind of like pressed powder foundation, I would definitely try this brush. It is really cool. So price was a little steep on the brush. I think it was like $32, but that is cheaper than MAC brushes, which run at like $54 for a powder foundation brush. So if you're looking for something that's really good quality and a little bit more affordable, then I would try the Clinique brushes. So this was my Clinique haul video slash what I've been wearing lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and feel free to comment me or message me with any questions you have, and check me out on Twitter at MissBeautyBitch if you want to hear more about my random beauty inklings, or if you have any questions, just message me up. So thanks again, and if you like this video, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Have a good one.